Hello everyone and welcome back. So what am I talking today? So I'm talking about one of the issues with most of the leaders they face, and you would ask me, what is that? So the question which I was given about was that, are you able to keep your authentic leadership while you're self-promoting yourself? So a lot of leaders face this issue that they are not able to maintain their authentic leadership. So here I'm talking about something you might not heard that commonly, which is known as authentic leadership. So that's what I'll be talking about today. Okay, so here the topic is, so discover your authentic leadership in 2025. And as you all know it, I come here on the weekly basis to give you some glimpses of what I've already shared it with my clients, and they have seen great successes. I talk on the various topics which would help you in some way. So please do comment on my videos. That would highly encourage me. And also, please do share my videos to others who might be in need of hearing something of this sort. And lastly, do subscribe to my channel. So with that, let's get started. So today, do you really want to know about your authentic leadership in 2025? And the answer is yes, I'm hoping so. So watch the video till end. So a lot of leaders have faced this issue in the past where they are not able to come across as very authentic persons as well. So they can be a leader, but they are not, so people can look at them, but sometimes they have to compromise on their authenticity. And that's what I'll be talking all about today. So what is an authentic leader or authentic leadership? So you would ask me that to begin with. So the authentic leadership has become a central concept in the world of personal development and life coaching. Now, it's about leading from a place of genuineness, self-awareness, and transparency. So when you become very authentic, what happens to you? I'm sure you all would agree. You would say you become very transparent of what you do and how you are, how your feelings are, right? And aligning your actions and your values with them. Of course, once you become very authentic, what do you start doing? You start aligning your actions and your values to them. So here's a breakdown of what authentic leadership entails and what is trending. Okay, so today it's all about your learning of authentic leadership. So what are the key characteristics of authentic leadership, right? So I call it as STEVs, right? So which is STVEVS. So what is that? Let's do one by one. So number one is self-awareness. Now, I don't know how many times I've repeated in my videos about self-awareness. Yes, you need to be very self-aware of who you truly are if you really want to become authentic. So understanding your strengths, your weaknesses, your values can impact your actions and on others as well. So people usually say, oh, why do I need to know all this? No, of course you do need to know, because it's not only going to be impacting you, it can impact so many people as well. So self-awareness is number one. You really need to know that if you really want to become an authentic leader. All right. Number two is all transparency. So transparency is something like authentic leaders, they have to be very transparent to the teams, to their partners, and so on. So once you have become an authentic leader, or you have become you are into authentic leadership, so you know that you have to be 100% transparent of what you're doing, why you're doing, right? So your thoughts should be clearly communicated to yourself, yes, to yourself and to your team, right? So that's what you really want to become. So number three is a V. V is all value driven. So authentic leaders, you might have seen that they make decisions on their personal values, what they truly believe in. Let's say if you believe in kindness, or if you believe in result orientation as a leader. So whatever your true values are, you need to know them as well. So the authentic leaders will always operate from the place of their values, right? So they make decisions on their personal values, or you can add to an extent, people call it ethics, principle, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so authentic leaders do that as well, right? So rather than conveniently getting influenced by the external factors. Number four is all about empathy. Yes, empathy, truly authentic leaders, they operate from not only self-awareness but also attuned to the feelings of the other peoples as well. So they are very emotionally connected to the people, right? And the other one is, the fifth one is all about vulnerability. V is all about vulnerability. So authentic leaders don't shy away from showing their human side, if I can say that, right? If they did some mistakes, they politely accept it and they try to correct it as well. So vulnerability. And the last one is situation. So authentic leaders, you might have seen, they're behaving consistently, to the regardless of the situations. So whatever situations are given to them or they face, you might have seen they're very consistent in their responding to the situation. So an authentic leader will definitely do that. All right. So this whole method of STVEVS, you can try it out and see if you really want to become authentic leader in 2025. So why this authentic leadership is so trending and it is so much in tune these days? Because the trust and engagement, with today's emphasis on building healthy collaborative work environment, you have to have very healthy relationship with yourself and with others around you. All right. And that can only come, pay attention to this one, that can only become, or that can only come when you become very authentic. Okay. So number 2, burnout prevention. So burnout prevention's leadership has rooted in authenticity helps burnout because it encourages leaders to work in the ways they're very natural and they're in alignment with their own personal true values and leading to be more sustainable and fulfilling results, right? So it really prevents burnout. So empowerment, of course, once you are very authentic, people can see you and people can get inspired from you, right? So authenticity is a power in itself, right? So you can empower so many other people. Your creativity is enhanced and individuals feel seen and respected, right? So this totally fosters creativity, innovation, and the personal growth. Is always a plus. Next one is the workplace culture. So in the time when the workplace culture is paramount, the authentic leadership sets a tone for inclusive, transparent, and values driven. So when you see the workplace or if you're doing a business, how important is this, the whole environment, right? So an authentic leader can always merge or always come out as, emerge as a person who is really value driven and get more respect. The last one is resilience. So authentic leaders are better equipped to handle adversity and challenges because they rely on their core values. So if you start relying on your core values, so you will stop your self-doubt and become more authentic in nature, right? So I hope if you're ready to become a very authentic leader in 2025, you would get some help from the tips I just gave you. Try them out and see if it works for you or not. So thank you for watching me. I will see you next week. Have a nice and wonderful day.